my Iron Man get up. Hey folks, it's Jeff Eubanks again, coming to you from the bunker. The honey room, the smoke lounge. Sometimes I do some gun stuff down here. Never made any gun videos, but just kind of my man cave here at the house. Coming to you with my bone fusion simulator collar on. Since my ACDF surgery, where they had to go in there and fuse those bones, those discs, those joints, whatever you want to call them. This puts out some type of electro stimulation that's supposed to simulate bone fusion, bone growth. Is it working? I don't know. I can't feel it. I told him, I said, you know, if I need some electric stimulation, I got a electric fence that jolts out about 7,000 volts, and they didn't seem to think that'd help. Really up in the air whether I was even going to get this or not, because when they first started discussing this, they said wasn't sure if the insurance covered it. $2,000. That's 2 with 3 zeros, a decimal point, and 2 more zeros. $2,000. All right, so they said they was gonna double check with insurance just to make sure. So day of surgery, I asked the doctor, I said, you know, they said that collar I'm supposed to wear was not covered under insurance. He said, do not worry about it then. I said, okay. So went through surgery. 5 weeks after surgery, the woman calls me from this company, says, Mr. Eubanks, I think it looks like your insurance gonna pay for it. I said, I'm 5 weeks in now, what good's it gonna do? And she said, well, the doctor prescribed it. I said, and the doctor also told me not to worry about it if it was going to be costing me $2,000 out of pocket. And she said, well, I'll call the doctor's office and, you know, speak to Shawnee, the head nurse, I guess you call her. I don't know. She's the nurse you talk to when you call the doctor's office. I know she has a very high position. And so the lady called me back within like 2 hours, and she said, Shawnee says you should be wearing it. And I said, well, I'm not going to pay anything for it. And she said, well, I'm gonna double check just to make sure. So within 30, 40 minutes, she texted me back. She said, it's covered 100% by insurance, and I'll bring it to you tomorrow. So here I am. I'm supposed to be wearing it 4 hours a day. Now, in the 6 weeks that I was down after surgery, that would have been no problem. 4 hours a day, wear an hour here, hour there. But now that I'm back at work, and I leave the house at 5 in the morning, and I don't get back home till 5 in the afternoon, that don't give me about 5 hours of time to even wear this. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't been wearing it 4 hours a day, but I've been trying to wear it some, at least 2 hours every day. Like right now, I'm at 2 hours and 11 minutes of wearing it this morning on Saturday. But it's raining outside. Not that I can do a lot outside anyway, but you know, that's how it goes. I got to see the physical therapist for the first time yesterday. She was not pleased with my posture at all. And apparently my head is still doing this number. So I'm trying to, she gave me some little exercises to do. Here comes my wife clunking down the steps. I'm trying to make a YouTube video. Look at her, look at her, look at her.
No, I'm going back up.
And so she gave me some exercises to do, and I'm supposed to do them once a day, like 10 reps. You know, put your neck in its neutral position, put your shoulder blades in their neutral position, and then do some little neutral position neck and push with 20% of your power. I don't know how to measure 20%, but you know, just in my mind, that's not a lot. But that's supposed to be getting the muscle memory back and stuff like that. Still having some tingling in the tips of these fingers. You know, they say that's completely normal. One thing I have noticed that nobody seemed to have anything on is all my tremors. Now, right now they're pretty good, but my right hand, I've noticed a little more shaking than normal. Now, I've never had rock solid hands. My dad could almost thread a sewing machine while it was running. My sister, I believe she can, but just a little bit unusual amounts of tremors in especially my right hand. Actually, people at work even noticed it. So, you know, I have not, I've cut back on my caffeine. The medication that I'm still on it should not be causing this at all. When I spoke to the nurse, she said, we don't know what would be causing that. So we're just going to watch it, keep check on it. I don't know if I spoke to y'all about sometimes when I take a deep breath in, I get this quivering in my inhale. And I can only explain to her as like someone with bravado in their voice. Ah, well, that's kind of how it has been feeling, inhaling sometimes real deep. But that has gotten much better, along with the tightness in my throat since I went back to work. And that's only because, you know, I'm got a lot more movement. You know, I've been walking, y'all know that. But getting back to work, you know, reaching, you know, tap, 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 stuff like that. Still got a little bit of discomfort in my neck, but, you know, that could be from my poor posture. So, that's the ACDF in a nutshell for week 8. I think I'm 8 weeks out now, almost. Well, the 11th. Tomorrow will be 8 weeks. Today is the 10th. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. I want to wish all the mothers out there a happy Mother's Day. And if it wasn't for you mothers, we would not be here. Plain simple. So thought I would make this video with my ACDF bone simulator unit. Bone graft simulator unit on. But it's got a coil back here on the back, you know, and if I'm on the phone, I can hear it frying on the phone. If I got my earbuds in, I can hear it frying on the earbuds, but that's it. I don't feel nothing, you know. I don't hear anything unless I have an electric device. So we'll see. I mean, you know, I'm not going to not do it, but here recently I haven't had a lot of time to do it. Like I said, went back to work. Everything seemed to be going good. I'm taking it real easy. I got some new boots for work because my feet was hurting me. But it was time. I get about a year out of a pair of boots, and that's it. And, you know, they're $300 and something a pair. But I got to have them for my flat feet. So anyhow, just thought I'd jump on here and give a little update of the ACDF journey I'm on. If you find this interesting, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If you know anyone going through neck fusion surgery that has any questions, direct them to me. I'll answer them if I can. And we'll just go from there. Oh, I was also told to rub the scar. She said that will break down, the therapist said that will break down the scar tissue and make it less noticeable. So I've been trying to do that some. Still get the little creaks and cracks every once in a while. But my friend Lisa, who had this done quite a few years ago, says she still gets those from time to time as well. It's just, you know, movement of ligaments, muscles, tendons, I don't know, blood veins, I don't know, around the hardware. So I appreciate it. Jeff Eubanks. We'll catch you soon.